Good morning, one. Good morning, all. Welcome back to another stream of Hogwarts Legacy. So, we actually managed to find all the key discs last time for the chest and got this nifty little robe. We bought a store, which was, to my disappointment, don't think will be ever be useful.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Yeah, you see? Oh, I can sell it for a bit more gold.
Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell.
Yeah.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Thank you, Penny.
Lumos.
They're never that far. Oh, hi. You're literally right here. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you there either. Alright. So we're gonna go around doing side quests when I last left off. Before I do that though. Into the room requirements, grab my resources and shit. God damn it, I did it again. Let's reorganize my animals, shall
Not
I?
going to hurt you.
Kid Puffkins, Kid Newcastle, and Nicholas here. Take the unicorn with me.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Can I breed the Dairy Claws? Ah, you can. There we go.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Okay, I can't breed fruit birds for some reason. Because they're both female. No wonder why.
Everything's all right now.
Let's get to resource gathering. Where's the last one? So in this whole big area I can't put anything. Oh no, I can. There we go. Can I lift it? And fuck you then. What do you want, Jules? Really is a disappointment, isn't it? Sometimes I put a bench here and shit. Overlook this. Would have been cool. But no. Right, I need to get a male Frupa. I could have sworn I had two male, one male, one female. Got them all. Alright, let's have a look around Hogwarts. Check for any other side quests. Wait, what is that? What are you? Ah.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Yeah, what's up?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them
Shit.
contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it.
I wouldn't
But I know
either.
she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Sure. I don't see quests anywhere else. Do they not show up? No, they do show up on the map. Yep.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Wonder who lives here.
Sebastian.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We
Medial
need to
blows.
see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Sweet.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone in here. Are you quite finished? You are that your best. Oh, Chris, it was meant for me.
Confringo. Leviosa. Send up.
I won't rest.
Glacius. Defendo. Leviosa. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Fringo. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
So far, so good.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I
Fuck it,
fear.
kill them all.
Arresto momentum. Incendio.
Use a mandrake against an enemy? Sure.
Crucial. Confringo. Descendo. Glacius. Defendo.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
And that was relatively fun.
Yeah, Sebastian's turning evil, yo.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Launch enemy into another with the pulso. Sure.
Let's get this over with.
Nice.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see.
Confringo! Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Don't jinx it.
Someone there?
With a ranger here, stupefy.
Stupefy.
Stop it!
Confringo.
It's
Arrest
God
them.
damn it.
You are postponing!
I'll get you for this!
Stop it. I need to hit him with a stupefy.
Release me!
Confringo.
Release me!
God damn it. It's not gonna happen, is it?
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Arrest those momentum. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Revelio. Hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Prepare 'em.
Whoop, there's the spiders. Wouldn't be surprised if there was like one of those really big boss mobs I have to worry about. Huh. You're new.
Crucible. That spelled like potential.
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo.
Lumos. Lumos.
Wait. There's another chest there, okay.
Confringo.
Goblins.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll, you.
Not your best month.
Idiot distraction! You don't know who you're playing with!
Imperial. Bombarda. Glaciers. Levioso. Send off.
This is almost too easy!
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Glaciers. Confringo. Descendo.
Didn't realize there was more than one.
Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Glaciers. Imperial. Bombarda.
certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
I give him a compliment, he's like, yeah, nah, fuck you. Oh, okay. Yo, I completely forgot about I had that spell. I need to put that on. Whoops, wrong thing.
We can have a look around in peace.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, it's one of these. Ah, okay.
A rune
There's a
symbol
second one.
above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wrong spell.
Arresto Momentum.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
You'd be right, brother.
Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Come on. The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long have I been unconscious? I remember his eyes, empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in
What do
pain.
you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio. Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Looks like it's the Undercroft.
Revelio. Confringo. Bombardo. Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that
What is it?
coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Moranweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Really?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Fuck you. Alright, fine. Can't get out. Oh. What was that?
Revelio.
Let there be no misgivings here. I always knew you were a troublemaker, but a thief? A thief who would steal from their own father, no less. How could you? How could you? I have no more words, only my disappointment. You are no child of mine.
Hello there.
Hey there, my friend.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored
Sweet.
with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Oh, this ain't gonna be
Lord
good.
Gok is
Alright.
waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Alright, gotcha. The telescope is the finest stargazing instrument of its kind, perfect for viewing the moon and the stars and anything else one might find in the night sky. At least a visit while I'm on my way there. Oh, actually, before I do all that, Just checking something. There was an alarm letting me know that my new sensor is active. Yeah, nice. Alright.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Actually, no, let me go
Thanks
to
for
this
stopping by.
my store.
Hope to
Sell
see
it
you
there.
again.
There it is.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Hey, Penny.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Oh, Christmas ornaments are starting to come up.
Bombarda.
This looks intriguing.
Flipendo. Levioso. Findo.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Alright, where are we at?
Lumos. Lumos.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Just gonna keep following the right wall until... There we go. This broken down old bothy used to sheltering traveling witches and wizards from the elements. Over time, however, the surrounding bog began to reclaim the bothy. These days, it only plays host to the odd dug bog or two. Might as well. Is that a troll?
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Expelliarmus! Crucible! Bombarda! Confundo! Protego! Glacius! Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Of course I can't transmute it. Worth a try.
Bombarda! Crucio! Confringo. Protego. Glacius. Defender.
Damn it.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Crucial. Glacius. Potato. Glacius. Defender.
Keep 2 enemies airborne for 5 seconds. Blow up a red barrel with a bombarder. Blow up a loyalist sentinel with a bombarder while charging their magic.
See, that's right at this for
Glacius. Defender. Imperio.
At your service.
Join me.
Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Glacius. Defender.
I will make you.
Bombarda.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Accio.
I've been fighting.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Descendo. Bombarda.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Oh, that didn't count? Oh, man. Honestly, that I would have counted, turning him into a red barrel and blowing it up.
An intruder!
Shoot him for me, will ya? Go on. Thank you.
Glacius. Defender. Revelio.
Oh, that's done.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Hello? Oh, there you are. Are you fucking serious? Thank you.
Revelio.
Ah, there they are.
Revelio.
Can't find the fucking cube for it.
Revelio.
Where the fuck is it?
Revelio.
Is that out in the swamp? Oh, there it is.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yep, matching symbol. Alright.
Glacius. Revelio. Confringo.
Alright.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
There's one. Oh, I guess that's enough.
Revelio.
There's 2, there's 3.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Okay.
That's that. Settled. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
It's already on the move.
Revelio.
Is it even going in the right spot? It is not. Wait, is it? Oh no, it is. Fuck yeah! Thanks for making this easy for me. Come on.
Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
Very.
Confringo.
I have so many stench of dead fucking skulls that I can sell, that I wish I could sell. I rarely use them.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
Oh, goddammit.
I will await your return.
I wanted to ask him
I
that
shall
question,
see
but
you
nope.
soon.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
Come on now, Amit. Stay hidden.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, can you stop talking? We don't know if anyone's around.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Watch your step round here.
Do need to kill him.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. How nice of you to stop by. What's a human doing here?
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Army. You have my word. Revelio.
Could I have snuck past them? I couldn't have. You know, I had to go through that door. It was impossible for me to sneak past if I do this. I don't know.
Revelio.
Yeah, I think we could have. Hang on.
Accio.
Nothing? Oh, there we go.
Depulso.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Revelio.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
I hope so, dude. We're relying on you here.
Wouldn't mind a couple of chocolate gringos. Suit me sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit boring.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio. Revelio.
working the mines at one time or other.
Can we get past that?
Revelio.
Can.
Deposit. Revelio.
Nice. Cheers for that.
Confringo.
Who's out there?
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Can't be fucking serious.
I won't rest. Is that it?
Accio.
I won't rest. Kill splendid. I don't think you can. Why can't I hit you?
Leviosa. Descendo.
Marvelously clever. This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
I'll be quiet. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff.
Lumos. Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
Lumos. Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Just gotta get to the door.
Quiet as a grapple, you are.
Wizard kind will soon make us much more.
God damn it.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Guess what if I just drink an invisibility potion and just walk to the door?
Someone there?
Yeah, nah, it's just not fucking... That's my transmutation.
Pity. Not mine. It's me. You will regret coming here.
Descendo.
Let's get this over with.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Too little too late for that, fam.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Aloha, Mora. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so
Sure,
bad,
what
was
happened?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Sure.
Without further ado, adieu.
At you. Adieu. At you. Abu. I don't know. Yeah.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived,
God
and
damn
we
it.
began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
So if I blew your cover, not gonna lie, I did try to stealth it, but they were fucking looking at every angle. I think it was unavoidable.
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Sure.
Let's go. Come on, Highwing. Faster, Highwing.
I can't cast Revelio while I'm holding right trigger. That's unfortunate.
Castle must have been quite stately in its time. Here's one of those tables.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Sure.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
Have I done all the Merlin trials? Hang on. What I need to do... Yeah. Yeah, I stopped doing those.
Highwing! Go! I should investigate. Bombarder! Confringo! Revelio! Away, Highwing! Away! Faster, Highwing! Slow down now. There we go.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Hell yeah, as well.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
See you soon. Christmas decorations. Ha.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
She's further up.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
G'day.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Already got a target on my back. Ms. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand.
It's worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. Perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months.
We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
What's wrong with this blasted thing?
Revelio. Hello, Hamora.
Revelio.
I mean, yeah, might as well sell my shit. Almost. Let's identify it first before I sell it.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Here we go. She's been abducted, watch.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
There's a note.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Oh, god damn it.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quick. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Let the fun begin.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing.
Using that girl as bait, Ambulance coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Arlo says her friend had been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
Can't I just fucking kill him?
Skips the fine print, and I have to break a few bones.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna kill them all.
Coming.
How did you do
Places. Bombarda.
God damn it.
Ariel.
Release me!
Furcio.
Knew you were
That one hurt.
Accio.
Aid in the reduction.
I've never seen
Hey there.
Expelliarmus. Now you've gone too far. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Ariel. Crucio. Places. Defender. Places. Defender. Revelio.
You are as dear to me as... Oh, this must be his book. Whose voice foretells coming rain. Yeah,
The
this
book
must
of
be his
poems
book.
that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
I'd rob my own father if there were galleons in it. Not my mother, mind.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Crucio. Bombarda. Confringo. Aha! I see you. Confringo. Do that again, and I'll squash you like... Revelio.
Oh, here we go. It's the letter.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Revelio.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rose. He will tell you what you need to do.
Revelio.
Huh.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Here you go, good man.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Well, there you go.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well.
Sure.
But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a
See ya.
fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oh, they're already dead. Yeah, they're already dead. I made quick work of them.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Hello.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agamus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay, here's the thing, Boom. The first thing I did after I had my breakfast was go on my phone and look at what you two were doing. You were playing the shitty game Dragon Age Veilguard, and Jack was playing God of War Ragnarok. So I'm like, okay, we won't do anything this, today, so I'll just jump on Hogwarts Legacy. That's on you. My fault. That's on you. What time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock. Dad wants to do something this afternoon, early evening. Was he? Can't remember. Also, so far, Valgard is good so far. I've seen what the story is like. Nah, it's all good. Especially the characters. Easy pass. Looks absolute dog shit. Hey, look, a dragon. Anyways. These game reviewers are just a suck. I'm not talking about IGN or fucking Kotaku or whatever. I'm talking about the people that I watch that have the same game taste as me. And I trust them over all the others. I mean, boom. You don't like God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok is one of my all-time favorite games. Our game interests don't align. What was I doing? No. Old God of War is good, but the new ones are better. Don't get me wrong, like, they are good. I will have nothing against them. But I'm the type of guy who likes story and characters over everything else. And the original God of Wars, a lot of them had good. They had good story, but they weren't in depth. That I like, you know. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying I prefer the new ones. Make that clear. Because a lot of people take my fucking words and twist the meaning of them. Happens a lot. What was I doing? I was heading off here because I've got to get ready to head out. Actually, let me message him first. Fuck, I forgot what I was doing. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here regardless because it's almost 1 o'clock and I do need to head out. So yeah, anyways, with that, I'm going to call it here. It's a little, ending the stream a little earlier than usual. But we'll pick this up again tomorrow night, probably. Tomorrow morning, I'll see if I can jump on with Jack and Boom to do some Helldivers. So for now, I would like to thank Boom for coming out in the chat. I would like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, take care, and have a good one.